All right. The #1 bestiality podcast on planet Earth. You're listening to Danish and O'Neill.
Nervous about buying a mattress online? Don't be. Helix Sleep has over 12,000 5-star reviews for a reason. Their 2-minute sleep quiz matches you with the mattress that's a perfect fit. Plus, you got 100 nights to try it out risk-free. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/D&O, D-A-N-D-O.
That's D-A-N-D-O. All right, I like this new intro.
It's very soothing, very kind of low. It's nice.
It's kind of you remember that lady from the Food Network?
Ina Garten.
Yes, that's what it sounds like, except Ina didn't use the word cunt right when she was doing her cooking.
Very NPR-esque.
Yeah.
Welcome. Oh, yeah.
Throws you off a little bit?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to maybe wipe the slate clean on this #1 bestiality podcast.
Yeah.
We might want to rebrand just slightly.
That's true.
Aaron, what do you think? You hear that? Are you in or are you out?
Maybe top 5.
I'd say maybe just get rid of bestiality altogether.
I mean, if I'm going to listen to a bestiality podcast, I want to be the #1.
That's true.
That's a good point.
But are you listening to bestiality podcasts? This is my second question.
Not on the regular.
Okay. No, not on the regular.
He is now. Helix said that they specifically said they wanted that.
I think you need to, I think technically you're supposed to give like a birth of like 5 minutes between things like that and the mention of a brand.
I didn't realize that it would create such a controversy with the theme song when we shortened it down, going to video. But some people love it, some people hate it. Not a lot of like, it's all right.
No, you're either way. We're gonna piss somebody off. But hey, thanks for listening. If you're only listening for the theme song, then what are you hanging around for the rest of the hour and 20 minutes?
Hot Peppers, who did that intro right there.
I know.
He said he's reached out to some of the Danish and O'Neill music luminaries to do some collaborations for some short intros. So we'll see what they come up with.
It's unbelievable.
We got Beardo. We got there's a whole network, international network of Danish and O'Neill musicians.
I would go so far as to call it a slew of musically talented listeners.
No shortage. Sad day. It's the NBA trade deadline. Bol was sent packing from the Celtics.
Wait, he just got there.
He just got. I don't think he ever went because he's hurt, so he's rehabbing somewhere. But he's headed to Orlando. So what could have been? Bol. It's over before it even began.
Magic.
Yeah,
the magic is in.
Maybe Orlando's his town. We'll see. See what happens.
Is Epcot Center in Orlando?
Yeah, it's right out. Yeah,
he can't ride the rides if he goes to Disneyland.
He'd hang out.
World.
Maybe that'll be like his spot. He'll go to like.
Wait, he gets a season pass?
Is there a Sudan in the around the world area of Epcot?
He just gets off the boat.
It just like
hangs out in the
diorama. Just hangs out like a Sudanese. No, there's like restaurants. There's like you can do like a happy hour of the world.
Wait, I thought
maybe there's like a Sudanese restaurant that you can just hang out in.
I've only been to the land. I've never been to the world. But you get on the boat and you get in the small world.
Oh, no. I'm talking. This is at Epcot. They have
okay.
I think
I've
it's.
never been.
Yeah, there's a country there's a restaurant or gift shop for every country.
You mean, aren't there 200 and some countries?
Yeah, they
world?
probably skip a few.
They're like Kazakhstan. Well, let's call it Russia.
That's a big country.
Did you go to that area, Aaron?
I went there like 99, I think I went. Yeah.
99. What are you, 21 years old? I was hanging out at Epcot Center?
No, I was like 17.
Okay. Did you work the tram?
No.
Were you a tram conductor?
No.
Oh, okay.
They made him work to earn the vacation. Like, you gotta work this off.
Now, what if we lost Bol because he went on that Aerosmith ride?
Oh, he like chopped his head off?
Yeah.
I mean,
Aerosmith ride?
Yeah, that's news to me. Is that a ride there?
I thought that's like it was like this big thing in the 90s when they provided all the music for this ride.
Oh. Live?
No.
Things are so bad. They're like, hey, you know who I saw at the food court? I saw Steven Tyler.
You can barely hear it because of the ride, but I guess they're doing it live every day.
They're actually on the ride and they have a tip jar.
They have a residency. At Space Mountain. What if you had to ride the ride all day long, just playing the music?
Dude, I would imagine that if you work there long enough, you could get PTSD from. It's like working in a grocery store that constantly plays Tracy Chapman. If you're going, I go to the grocery store and at least 1 out of 4 times I hear a Tracy Chapman song.
You gotta you can put in requests with the DJs.
Is that true?
Yeah, you have to go to the customer service.
I do have a buddy who worked at he's from Colombia. He moved to the States, to Orlando, worked at the Jungle Cafe, and he says he can never hear Brown Eyed Girl ever again.
There you go. See, he has PTSD from it.
What happens if he does? Will he go crazy?
Yeah, he just mauls.
He'll gouge out someone's eyes.
In high school, I had a seasonal job at the Gap, so they were playing all Christmases, and it was the same mix every time, and it did become very maddening.
I don't get it.
It was just the same exact order, and it would just repeat over and over and over.
You know what other song they play all the time? They play Counting Crows cover of that Joni Mitchell song, like Put Up a Parking Lot. Is that what the fucking song is?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it do they have, I wonder if the stores, like, because a lot of the stores here in LA are like big chains. Do they have like,
I think they have a corporate mix.
This is a corporate mix.
They're like, this won't be offensive to everybody.
Walmart has the
Except me.
Walmart radio where it's some guy.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They have like they have a guy who does like a national Walmart radio over the loudspeaker, and he's like, "Shout out to Barb out in Ohio. She's been at Walmart for 35 years."
Hey Barb, it's time to get a new job.
But it's just like
that's what I would say.
And they have like people on, like, we're here with Miguel. He works in the TVs out here in wherever. He's gonna play a little guessing game. Here we go. And you're like, get this shit off.
That might be what ends up happening to me. Did you hear what happened to O'Neill? O'Neill's working at Walmart Radio.
It's a good gig. It probably pays all right.
Does it? I mean, I don't think so.
Imagine if you knew the guy who did. You like walked in. You're like, is that John Little or whoever? You're like,
John Little would be great. Yeah, we got
He would
got
lose
customer of the month here.
He would lose it on air. What the fuck are you? They're like, oh, he's lost his mind.
Harold's been a greeter for 68 years here. I don't know why he didn't get a better job.
Walmart Radio. It's got to be the Siberia of radio jobs. Like, oh,
is that the lowest?
You've been sent to Walmart Radio. It's got to be pretty low. You're fucking Walmart Radio. You don't get into radio to work for Walmart Radio.
I think being the local DJ at a mall, at a shopping mall. You're like the guy, hey, we got a sale going on.
The guy who goes to like remotes?
No, I say that they have a booth in the actual mall. It doesn't broadcast any further than the parking lot.
Is that a thing?
Somewhere it is. I'm sure it is.
I don't know.
It's got to be.
Could be. I was at the playground yesterday. Interesting guy there.
Pervert?
No, he had like a 9 or 10-year-old son. But I look over, guy is like almost Run from Run DMC's, DMC's glasses from Run DMC, those big black frames.
Yeah.
He had a hat on, huge headphones like the ones we're wearing right now.
He's wearing them or around his neck?
On, but like I don't know if I saw a cord. Could be, I guess. Why?
Have you noticed Chris Rock now is walking around with headphones?
He performs with them on.
I just saw him in a picture for the funeral for Bob Saget.
No, I saw him on stage. He just has huge headphones on his neck. Saying. Yeah, I was like, what's he doing?
They're just I see him walking the halls.
I called him Radio from Cuba Gooding Jr. I was like, what's up, Radio? So this guy has those. Then ankle weights, wrist weights, socks, and slider sandals. So it's like he's going for fitness.
Wait,
but
slider sandals?
Yeah, like just the ones the thongers, but the one you slide.
Hey, I like it. This guy's out there trying to get a workout in.
So he had the socks. I saw him at one point flexing his arm. I mean, he's very thin, but he was like cut, but he wasn't like.
But you go there with you have a bar. You have a fucking bar with weights. On my squats
on my shoulders at all times. So then, if the look it caught my eye, but then like 10 minutes into me being there, he challenges his son to play the
fuck off.
The floor is lava tag, where they're not allowed. He's like, all right, you're not allowed to touch the sand. You're not allowed to touch this carpet shit. And this is like loud, very loud. And I mean, it's kids.
He's like, if you do, I'll beat the shit out of you.
So they start playing, and the guy's intensity is 200%. He's berating the kid. He's like, oh, where are you going? Where do you think you're going to back yourself into a car? We've played chess. Explain to me what you're doing. Explain to me what you're doing right now.
Is he preparing this kid for some sort of insurrection?
His hat, he had an army hat, so I was like, he probably was in the army, may not have been, but the intensity seemed like a guy who's been berated and beaten down. And he was just fucking I was like, this kid's going to start crying.
Dude, can you imagine when he gets a little older and some kids are like, you want to play Hot Lava? And he's like, no. And he starts screaming.
So then...
Never again.
So then the kid, the guy's like, if you touch the ground, then you're it. And the kid touches the ground. And then the kid goes to go to.
So the dad was it, and he was chasing him around.
Yeah, and then vice
the dad's
versa.
like, "I fucking got you. I got my sights on you."
Well, at one point, I saw the guy. I
should be terrified.
I couldn't see if he touched him or not. He's like, "I fucking touched you," to the kid, and he's like, "Don't lie. That's the quickest way to get my nerves up." And I was like, "Holy shit!"
Jeez.
And he turned to the. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, did I just touch him?" And I was like, "I'm not getting involved
Wait,
in this."
what?
He turned to the crowd. No one took part. Everyone was there. It was like, "Get this fucking guy out of here." So comfortable.
I mean, was he mental or he was just intense?
Probably a little of both.
He looked normal, though. I mean, he looked
fairly. I mean, his
other
fucking
than the
wrist and ankle break. Not the most normal. Yeah, he's just screaming at the kid the whole time, talking shit.
How does he play hide and go seek?
Dude, this guy was
He's
like,
like, "This where you're gonna hide? You really gonna hide here?"
yeah, just like I was like, this is not fun at all for the kid.
You
I don't
stupid
think.
motherfucker.
Well, the kid's young. It's like obviously the guy.
How old is the kid? 5?
Like 10, 9, 10. But it's like,
But okay,
he's a grown man.
The kid should know better. He should.
Where are you going? He's like, I want to know your thought process. What's going on? I was like, the fuck?
Does
dude?
he have to give him like a breakdown, a written breakdown of everything that transpired during the game?
I guess.
He's like, here's what I was thinking when I went here. Here's what I was thinking right there. Dude, he must be. Oh my God, this kid's going to be so fucked.
I mean, this guy, and he's doing it all
So
with
fucked.
fucking ankle and wrist bracelets.
Bracelets?
Yeah.
Tennis bracelets?
Maybe covering up an ankle bracelet.
Was he jacked?
For the law. I mean, he was cut. He was like, but he wasn't jacked.
Was he leaping over things to get away from
He
the
was
kid?
doing it like very slowly, but he was like scaling things and
scaling things?
yeah, I mean, he was like doing things that you shouldn't do there probably in front of other kids. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to do that," and then fall off.
Did you accidentally go to like a boot camp?
I was staying far out of this guy's way. I wanted nothing to do with him.
Did baby Barb go, "Dad, why do you want to play Hot Lava?"
She was staying fairly clear of them too. This guy's, I'm talking like screaming. The whole, like everyone could hear when he dropping F-bombs. Everyone's like, "Okay,
Damn. Yeah,
I fucking got you. Don't lie to me." I was like, "Oh shit." Over the floor is lava tag.
Dude, you should have thrown a little wrench in there and go. I don't think he tagged him.
I wanted to say I want in. I want to play.
No, dude.
I want to play with you guys.
Tell him that I didn't see the tag.
You missed him. He would have lost his mind.
He would have gotten in your face.
You missed him. I
Are you
saw
fucking
it.
blind?
You didn't get him. There's nothing at stake for this guy.
Was it Aaron?
It was Aaron. Aaron, I don't know if you've seen him. As soon as we leave the studio, he puts on ankle and wrist weights.
I give this guy, he's still got the competitive fire in him, no matter what.
I guess.
Jesus
The kid,
Christ.
at one point, before they started doing this, they were playing, I think, tag on the just regular, and the kid ran away. And
He's like, "Someone help me,
He went to
please."
get him, and he's like, I'm wearing weights. And he got pissed because he couldn't run. He couldn't go as like he wanted to.
Oh.
So I think that's why he suggested that form
Oh,
of tag.
wait. So maybe he wore the ankle weights to make it more of an even playing field for Hot Lava.
Could be.
He's like, "I'm being slowed down. You're younger than me. You don't have the power or strength."
If he
or
had access
speed."
to real lava, I think he would put it
He
on
probably
the
has
ground,
played.
on the ground.
He's like, when I was stationed in Mount Kilimanjaro.
I mean, he's probably seen, if he was in the army, he's probably seen some shit, judging by how he was acting.
Then he's yelling at a point. He's like, "I had to kill motherfuckers."
I saw my best friend die. Get up here. I was like, fuck. The kid wanted
Next time you have to go, look, risk your life a little bit here. Go. I didn't see it. I didn't see him tag you.
I asked Courtney what would he say if I said, "Hey man, let's watch the language." Like she's like, "Oh, he would lose it." Like he would lose his mind.
You don't care enough for that.
No,
It's like,
I'm like, I just said like, what as a joke, like, what do you think he would do? And she's like, "Oh, he would go crazy." So I was like, "Hey, some of us around here just watch the language."
a lot of intense motherfuckers out there.
Yeah, you see different parenting
to,
styles. That's for sure.
I need to smoke some weed or something.
My dad certainly. I don't think we never had a moment like that.
Yeah, well, I never
Out at the playground.
I never played anything with my father, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, if you're gonna have a moment like that, you should probably be private, not public. But
well, imagine what's going on behind closed doors.
yeah, if
He
this
probably beats the fuck out. He's like, "You motherfucker, That's hot lava.
Oh, if he talks like that to that
Yeah.
kid like that in public, yeah, I can only imagine the words he's going at home.
Who knows? Maybe it's a YouTube prank show.
I hope, for the kid's sake, because I was like, this kid's gonna crack, man. Like, you can't handle this sort of pressure.
You know how
at
he's
that
gonna
age.
crack? He's gonna crack like fucking Pile in Full Metal
He
Jacket
may stab the father.
when he goes in there. He's in the bathroom with the gun.
I might get subpoenaed. You might stab the guy at the playground.
You might get subpoenaed.
I hope so. So it's good news. We got the big 50th anniversary party at the Comedy Store.
Oh, great, yeah.
Coming up. RSVP. Whoa, Aaron's
What
looking at
was
porno
that?
again.
Was that something that said you've reached your limit for free pornography? Please put in a card.
No, it was some dumb virus protection thing that popped up.
Oh, why do you need virus protection, Aaron?
I don't.
They call it a condom for your computer.
Yeah. Wrap it up, Aaron.
I can't tell.
Is
Is he laughing? I can never tell if he's
he-
laughing or just straight up jerking.
He hates us, and he jerks it because he hates us. Speaking of hatred, this is from Ben. I'd say like 4 out of 5 people who submit are named Ben. Very odd.
Might be all the same guy. He can't think of He can
They
only
said-
think of last names
They
to
just
make
have
up.
different. Yeah, he has different emails,
Yeah.
maybe. So this is John Little's home, Oklahoma, former
Yeah.
home. This is a pastor who I looked up. This guy's got like a big online following.
Is he one of those
Twitter,
Is he a
Instagram.
mega church guy?
I think so.
I drove when I was driving to Tennessee. I passed 2 mega churches, and they were fucking a sight to behold.
But they were mega.
Righteous Gemstone style.
This is Pastor Michael Todd of Transformation Church in the Tulsa suburb of Bixby.
What's he transforming
People's souls to Christ.
to the body of Christ?
So he brought somebody up on stage who I guess later, I don't know if he announced that it was his brother. It was his brother. And he rubbed his own spit in his brother's eye on stage.
Oh my God, dude! Dude, I cannot even tell you what I would do if somebody.
Somebody spits on you accidentally. That's an accident.
So what? He spit on his fingers and rub it in, or
I
he
think he-
hocked a loogie in his eye?
I think he licked his hand and then
Why?
he said what he told the congregation, and they film it too. There's a video here. He says, how you just reacted is how the people in your life will react when God is doing what it takes for the miracle. I don't even know what that means.
You lost me.
Yeah.
So he's saying me rubbing spit in your eye and people going, oh, fuck, is the natural reaction of when God comes
Well, I
back.
don't know if the brother just stood there and took it, but he's like,
What if the brother... I would have punched him.
I'm assuming the brother knew. I don't know. Does he just bring him up? He's like, hey, whatever happens, happens. I feel I go by I'm off the cuff.
I think this is like some form of abuse.
he's hazing him.
Yeah. He's like, you want some of the money? You want some of this money?
This guy, Michael Todd, once held a day of prayer to ward off COVID. They said a lot of people were upset about this spit in the eye, especially during a pandemic.
I mean, forget getting COVID. Fuck that. This guy hocked a loogie or whatever. He spit in your fucking eye.
He's like, I'm going to piss on my brother's chest to teach you how to accept the Lord.
Bend over. I'm going to piss in your asshole.
You're like,
Here
wait,
we
what?
go. Here we
the
go.
brother's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Spread the cheeks.
You want to? He's like, you want some
You
of
see
those
how
donations?
people looking at you? That's how people are going to look at God.
He's like,
when
wait,
he comes
what?
back and starts pissing everyone's
Wait, why
ass.
me? Why do you keep calling on me? He's like, we have another brother. You never call him. He said before he did this.
When he rubbed in his eye, he whispered in his ear. He goes, "That's when you took my fucking GI Joe, you piece of shit."
He's like, I will
and
now
melted it.
come on my brother
He's like,
to teach.
and his wife is going to go ahead and jerk my dick until it comes.
And you will all see the Lord.
Yeah, that
Like,
reaction that you just saw.
People are like, wait, I don't even know
That's
what
the
he's
reaction that God is going to get when he comes back and does what he needs to do.
like. I don't know why he's saying this, but it seems confident. He said before he did this, receiving vision from God might get nasty. And so he's like, this is going to get crazy. Might get nasty.
Did he rub it with his fingers?
He said,
First of all, someone shouldn't touch your eyeball. Period.
even if it's your brother, keep your hands off.
Yeah, especially if
Hands
it's your
off
brother.
another man's face or woman.
It doesn't matter if it's your brother or not. Get the fuck out of my eyes.
I guess people gasped. He said, do you hear and see the responses of the people? What I'm telling you is how you just reacted is how the people in your life will react when God is doing what it takes for the miracle. So he's saying people are going to be gasped and disgusted. I don't know why.
What exactly does he think God's coming back to earth to do?
To rub his spit on everybody.
No, it's going to be some worse shit than that.
I don't know what he's
None of
doing.
this is in the Bible. There's no God stories of him hawking loogies
Is he this
on his fucking
Is
followers.
he this tapped for ideas? He's like, what can I do? What else?
Dude, I wonder this all the time. Every week, this guy has to give a huge sermon. How much material is there in the Bible?
He's doing like new. It's a comic. You can't work this stuff out. He has to just go up with it.
I know, but some people go there for 20 years, the same place. How much more shit is there to talk about? The message is always the same.
He said he went on Twitter to apologize. He said it was never his intention to distract others from God's word and the message of Jesus, even with illustrations. That's not an illustration, but
He should have drawn rubbing spit into his brother.
he said, I apologize for my example being too extreme and disgusting. I love everybody, except for his brother. He makes a fool of.
His brother give any
He
comment?
didn't say anything.
Oh, my God.
He said, I watched the sermon back. This guy goes home and watches game tape of his sermons. He's like a comic, and it was disgusting. That was gross. You didn't know that on paper, that's gross?
He's like, look, this seemed like a great idea when I was pitching my wife on it.
I will spit in my brother's mouth. And that is how people will react. Like,
What
wait,
if he could do the Step Brothers, take his balls out? He's like, get on your knees, brother.
Bring me your drum set.
Rub those balls all over your eyes.
He said, I want to validate everybody's feelings. That was a distraction from what I was really trying to do. I was really trying to make the word come alive and for people to see the story. But yesterday I got too live.
Fucking
That's how this guy talks. It
guy's
got
mentally
too live.
ill. What? There's no metaphor. There's no fucking analogy. There's nothing in that fucking in spitting in somebody's eye.
This guy's got 148,000 followers on Twitter.
Dude, sometimes I think should have gotten to that church shit. That's a good racket, man. A solid racket.
I kind of went down a Pastor Michael Todd rabbit hole, and a lot of times on sermons he wears a varsity jacket, kind of an unconventional.
What did he letter
He's
in?
young. He's a younger guy. Lettered in Love of the Lord.
Is that was he varsity?
I think all 4 years, maybe more. So yeah, he's like kind of a newer school. I don't know how old he is. He looks young.
How do you get one of these churches? Do they bring you in? Is there a mentorship program, or you just
following, or I don't know. It's like comedy. Like you
however you get in.
Showcase. You do a showcase for the club owner.
You need to find like the Joe Rogan to like get you your own.
Joel Osteen, man, is the Joe Rogan of that world.
And then he ushers you in.
He's like, hey, you're great. This guy's great. Up and coming talent.
Let's have him on the show.
Like, the spit was a little weird, but.
He's unorthodox.
He's an Orthodox Jew, actually.
You imagine if that came out? Orthodox Jew in fucking Oklahoma doing
who's black
mega church sermons. Oh, he's black too?
Yeah, I've been there, O'Neill. This guy's he runs a good Sunday service.
Got a good clean program.
They got donuts. He brings in McDonald's every now and then after the church.
Yeah, all you gotta do is let him spit in your face.
He's
not a big deal.
Right in my. You gonna make a big deal about that, O'Neill?
Hey, before you go there, close your mouth, asshole. You know he's gonna spit in your eye. Don't let it get on your tongue.
Oh, fuck. So yeah, that's Aaron. Would you go to that church?
That's a big no there.
That's a big no.
Why? Because of the spit, or because you're afraid of what the Lord, when He comes back, is going to have to do when He's making His miracles happen?
Yeah, all that.
Okay.
Could you bring up
fair
Pastor Michael Todd, Aaron? Let's see what this guy is up to lately. Bring up his Instagram.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, I'll give you some time. You see if he's what kind of sermons he's got going.
This is by the way, does he have a private jet yet? Because I don't know as far as Instagram goes, this seems to be a new style. Get into the religion, then start showing your Bentleys, start showing your private jets, start doing like basically everything.
It's the bling bling era of church.
Did you see that Tinder swindler documentary?
I have not. It's on my docket. Guy's from Israel, right?
The guy's doing it again.
Yeah, he's on.
He's also talking.
He's on Instagram, right?
Dude, people on his comment section are like, "Dude, you're the fucking best." I was like,
"Don't
what
stop!
What world are we living in?
Never stop swindling." Isn't it only one country? Why has he targeted this Norwegian? Is it Norway?
No, he's all over.
Okay.
He's from Israel, but he's all over Europe, fucking around,
huh?
Getting his shit out there.
I know him. He's a good guy.
I was in Hebrew school with him.
The TS?
No, he's a young guy.
Oh, he's young?
Yeah.
Young man,
But dude,
swindling on Tinder.
I feel bad. I don't feel bad for the Norwegian chick, really, but there's this chick that he did con who's, like, awesome. She fucks him over. It's so great.
Oh, really?
She's like, I was like, I love this lady.
She got revenge on him?
Yeah, not to the amount that she lost, but, like, still, it was hilarious what she did.
Take
and, like,
a little bit out back.
Yeah.
She fought him.
But it's an interesting thing. Aaron, see, you should have got that virus software because now your computer's frozen from all the porn. This is the guy who's got a cigarette. Oh, he's spitting in his fucking eye. Oh, that dude, you said it wasn't a loogie. That is a motherfucking loogie.
Oh, so he's spitting in his hand on the left. And he's rubbing it in on the. Look at the brother just stand there.
Dude, okay, here, if you listen to Beach Cops, you're familiar with this segment. I've got a Black Mirror question for you here. You're this guy. Your real brother's there. He spits on his hand. Would you rather have him rub it in your eye, or jerk you off?
Jesus. I'll go with the eye, but it's not like,
I don't know,
I'm
man.
not going to like it.
I think I'd almost rather have him jerk me off.
I think, like, would you rather take a hard as you can slap, or the spit in the eye?
Oh, the slap.
But, like, I'm talking, like, it could, like,
I mean, I know
it could
how-
box your ear, could knock you out.
I mean, is my brother going to swap in like one of the professional slap boxers?
I'm just saying, he
Or is
could
it
be
just gonna
practicing.
him?
It's going to be him.
I'm not worried. I got it.
So you got it?
Yeah.
All right. Your brother's long arms, so he could.
He's wiry.
But it might lessen the power because it's.
No, I think you build up the momentum, but I'm confident that I can take it.
The spit in the eye is not
completely inappropriate.
It's not a good thing.
I think I'd rather have somebody jerk my dick for 5 seconds with the spit.
The brother
in my
should
hand.
sue him for assault. That is assault. If he didn't give his permission, we don't know whether consent was given or not.
Yeah, I don't.
He better have had. If you don't have permission for that, that's a bold move.
Oh, it's bowl move.
Spit in the eye. Don't mention bowl. I'm still feeling it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Still reeling.
if your brother's giving a sermon, make sure you wear safety goggles.
My brother is my keeper. New Jack City.
Oh yeah,
316.
but then he fucking killed him, and he killed that guy.
Chris Rock in that movie wore headphones the whole movie.
What is with the headphones? I think he
When
likes to
people
put them
wear
on
it-
so nobody can bother
When
him.
people wear headphones, I always want to ask, like, what? Like, I'm just curious. Like, what are you listening to?
Yeah, no.
Like the guy at the park. Like, what is? Are you listening to pot? You listen to Beach Cops, Danish and O'Neill?
The
You
question
listen
is,
to-
what do you need to listen to so bad right now?
Yes.
Like you're out doing stuff. What do you need to listen to?
Yeah. Like, what's rock? Is he going music?
I think he does it because like he can put them on and walk down the street.
just
and
look at
nobody
your
bothers
look
him.
at your phone though. Same thing.
Yeah, but you could get hit by a car. You could trip on something.
I guess. You can hold the phone to
I
your
might
ear.
be listening to his set when as he walks home. I don't know.
The
But
whole
you
time?
could just leave it on. Yeah, I think I honestly think it's a fashion trend.
Comedy Store comic Brian Simpson has headphones on a lot. I don't know.
Around his neck or wearing
On.
them? Well,
On.
that I know that he's doing something with them.
Yeah.
But when you're just walking around and I see you in pictures constantly and in person with the same headphones around your neck and never on your ears.
Brody Stevens would wear them. Yes. Listening
got it.
to Van Halen. No, I don't know what he would listen to.
This is fashion.
I'm listening to the Dodgers game. It's plugged to a Walkman.
From 1978.
You got it. Yes. Eleanor Kerrigan wears headphones
Yeah, but
in
Eleanor.
sexual situations.
What?
Self-help podcast.
All right. Now you're being fucked. Now here's what you need to do.
Step one.
Dude, we should set up some sort of a fuck manual you can wear while you're fucking.
For people who need the help.
Yeah. Like
good
sex
idea.
experts, because anybody is a sex expert that's done, like, has had at least 10 years of fucking under their belt.
It's like in the movie Spies Like Us when he has to go under the table to look at the surgery manual, which everyone knows there are manuals to operate on people.
Doctor.
Great movie.
Yeah.
We should have Big Earl do the voiceover for the fuck manual.
So.
Yeah, I got to do some quick jokes here before we get to the instructions.
Yeah, you guys know Shaq does commercials for printers?
Aaron, how'd you feel about Big Earl's appearance on the show?
Oh, I loved it.
No, his physical appearance.
Oh, it was distasteful.
Distasteful.
I saw, we're recording this, we're pre-recording this because you're going out of town.
Yeah.
But I saw a guy, we're recording this like 3 days before the Super Bowl is in LA. Some dude from the NFL Network was doing like a I don't know what it was, like a remote fucking shot. Like,
Comedy piece?
well, he was in front of the Comedy Store. I guess the guy had done stand-up there. I don't know who I'd never heard of him.
Oh.
He's like a fantasy football guy for the NFL Network. And he's like, I did a bringer show at the Comedy Store. He's like, I thought I did pretty well. And he's like, and Earl Skakel.
No. He did. This on the Fox Network?
I think NFL.
NFL Network?
But they posted it online. He's like, Earl Skakel, he's a paid regular here now. His name's up on the wall.
He was there?
He's like, he came up to me. I thought he was going to say, hey, man, great set. He said, don't do bringer shows here, man. Don't do it.
No, this is real?
That's what the guy said. I think the guy's name is Adam Rank, if you want to look up the clip.
What in the fuck?
So Earl gave it. Thanks for the shout out, man.
Hey, you know what, though? It was good advice.
I think Earl, he looks out. He thinks those, which I agree with, are a money grab.
Hey, this guy's gonna praise me.
So he would just say, like, hey, man, you're being ripped off. Don't do these shows. Just do shows where you don't have to bring people.
See, people, Earl's a good guy.
He's like, I didn't see the set. I don't care if it's good or not. Just don't do this.
If you're doing bringer shows, it can't be that good.
Be cool. Who do you think I dress like? Who's a mix? I don't know.
Maybe the oldest
Joan Jett?
oldest comic on the lineup. But I got the most bringers
Here,
to bring.
let me give you some advice. I pulled him aside.
Earl was the mayor of comedy.
Yeah, he'll
when
pull
we
you.
started out.
Yeah, he'll pull you aside.
I mean, he'd walk in and everyone's like, "There's Earl."
It's between him and John Little. They did every room.
Yeah.
John Little's be like, you don't know so and so. I'm like, no,
It was
kind of
like
to him.
the president and the vice president of comedy. Little was the VP.
It's like the mayor versus like the governor. I don't know who.
Yeah. Little was the mayor. Earl was the governor.
John Little's boys with Andrew Santino. I had no idea.
Is he?
He says he is. I don't know. I'd like to get Santino's word for it. This is not promotional because there's no way you can go see this show. This is after the fact. But did you see the lineup for this Saturday night?
No, I don't.
It goes you.
Oh yeah,
Brian Holtzman.
Are you talking about that one?
Then me.
I know.
It could get outrageous late night in the original room of the Comedy Store.
The tone is definitely going to shift from there.
It could get wild.
I've never been
may get wild.
I've never been in a Holtzman sandwich.
I kind of was like, am I being deemed crazier than Holtzman? Why am I following? Usually he's last.
I know.
But we'll see what happens. I don't know if I've ever followed him.
I've brought him up before.
Same.
One time I almost followed him, but he was late, so then I didn't get to. But I was actually looking forward to it because after that, I mean, you could say whatever you want.
When I got off stage after my last set, I didn't realize he had come from the main room where he closed and he was sitting in where Mitzi used to sit in the back.
Yeah.
So when I was walking out, and I'm usually just like tunnel vision, like, let me get the fuck out of here. I see somebody, he's doing the holes from maniacal, like really tickled to see me. And I just gave him a fist pump and walked by.
I'm going to bring him up and have him empty his pockets.
Whoa, you better have a long time.
28 bags of individual popcorn.
Change. Tootsie Rolls, probably. So, yeah, it's going to get crazy. People always ask, not always, but people ask, check the lineups at the Comedy Store. It's probably the best way to see when we'll be there.
I don't. People post, but I was like, I don't know. You never know what you're going to get, so I don't have people come in. I mean, shows are usually good, but sometimes if you're up at fucking midnight, you don't know what you're going to get.
That sort of thing can make you toss and turn.
Yeah, thinking about
in bed.
Thinking about a Holtzman sandwich.
It's going to, you don't know. He could punch you. He could punch me. He could do both.
Aaron, how you sleeping on your mattress?
Pretty good.
It's a Helix, right?
Sure.
Yeah. We know you got a Helix.
When
you walk in, I can tell you got the well-rested look of a man who's got a Helix.
I'm headed to Denver, and you know me. When I have to stay in a hotel or anywhere else, the number one thing I miss, not my wife, I miss my Helix mattress.
You need to put that in your rider with Ari.
Yeah,
you must give me a room with a Helix.
But this is insane, but I love it. So
I've slept on a Helix. I will give you this. I want to sleep on it with you.
He's like, it takes, all you have to do is take it out of the box and it inflates.
It's like a crescent roll. You just open the box and it just forms. Quiz only takes 2 minutes if you do it with or without Ari Shaffir. They have soft. They got medium. They got firm mattresses. Mattress is great for cooling you down if you sleep hot. Mattress is great for spinal alignment. If you need a little spinal, it's a little something for everybody if you need it.
Yeah, and these you take this quiz to find out which mattress is great for you. I have a Helix Midnight.
I got the Moonlight.
And it is unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
So, look, if you're looking for the mattress, you take the quiz, you order the mattress that you're matched to. The mattress comes right to your door, shipped for free, and you don't have to go to a mattress store again. I mean, I used to walk into mattress stores, and you know what? I would always feel violated because they would be jumping all over me.
What are you going to do? You're going to tie it to your roof, the mattress, hold it out with your hand on it, see somebody driving, comes right to the door, and they were awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 by GQ and Wired Magazine.
Yeah, so just go to helixsleep.com/DANDO. And you're going to get up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows.
And you can try it out 100 nights. Is that going to be a risk? No, that's risk-free.
Yeah, there's no risk involved. Aaron's over there sweating.
Yeah.
What am I risking? You're risking nothing.
Just go to helixsleep.com/DANDO. That's up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows at helixsleep.com/DANDO. DANDO.
Get the best sleep of your life.
The licks. Get those licks on a Helix.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. What else is on the docket here?
We got a monkey situation.
Oh, boy.
I think it's since been this is from Wintertime Tony, Beach Cop listener.
Who's Wintertime Tony?
Remember Summertime Tony?
Oh, yeah.
He's now Wintertime Tony.
Okay.
Seasons have changed.
Unless he's in Australia, then he's summertime Tony.
Well, that's when he's at vacation, Tony.
Okay, he's an American man.
So this is NBC. We had a car crash, rural Pennsylvania. Truck full of monkeys.
Dude, what?
Well, why are they transporting
research
monkeys? I don't know. Maybe
Who
they
the
were
fuck is-
driving. Maybe it'd be Uber
They
Monkey.
escaped.
Uber Monkey truck.
Dude,
They escaped. Dude, this is like a classic prison movie where the inmates break out when the bus crashes.
you know what? I wonder, could you teach a chimp to open the door of a car?
Yeah, I'm
and
sure
you order an Uber, you put him in human clothes, like the guy who ordered the pizza. You just have him standing there, and you just, you have.
It'd be dangerous for the driver.
I mean, hopefully.
I wouldn't do
tame
it.
enough.
I'd hit reject on that ride.
Some people are scared.
The crash occurred in Montour County's Valley Township. It's quite the name. I wonder if Eleanor's. Fuck that fucking suburb. Piece of fucking shit.
The only place in fucking Pennsylvania, South Philly.
Fucking pussies.
Dude,
fucking big old pussies
I've
there.
never heard more pride in my life than South Philly.
#1, the murder capital of the U.S.
Nice.
When a pickup towing a trailer with monkeys turned in front of an oncoming truck and was hit. You imagine hitting a fucking thing and then you see monkeys running everywhere? I'd be like, I'm not getting out to exchange info on this one. The trailer separated from the truck and 3 monkeys escaped.
They were hauling him in a trailer?
I guess. Is this going to like a party? Where's this going?
Oh, dude, maybe it was a sex party.
Dude, this could have been a lot worse. The Pennsylvania State Police trooper said this thing was hauling 100 monkeys. Imagine how,
What?
Imagine how,
100 fucking. What is
imagine
that?
how loud that is. That would be crazy.
100 monkeys.
In what condition? It's cold on the East Coast. Is it heated?
No, I
Dude,
feel
these
like
things don't live in fucking snow.
Dude, I mean, they must be research monkeys, but who the fuck has a. We just got our
You
shipment
mean
of
they're
100
doing
monkeys.
research, like working on computers and stuff?
Yeah.
Like Aaron?
Yeah. They're web designers.
Temperatures in that area plunged into the single digits as authorities were looking for these monkeys. They're going to freeze to death. What the hell's going on?
Maybe they're winter monkeys.
So, like, I hate my life as a research monkey. I'm risking it out here in the freezing.
They have those in Japan. They have these monkeys that live in the mountains
they have
and the snow.
Yeah, they're the snow ones.
Maybe it's one of those. They don't give a fuck.
So they had search parties out looking for these things.
Whoa, how were you gonna catch it? Were you gonna kill it?
Maybe a trank guns? I don't know.
That's 100. Dude, you know how big 100 of something? That's a lot of fucking monkeys.
Says authorities have been instructed to secure the area for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And the shipment of monkeys was en route to a CDC-approved quarantine facility after arriving Friday morning at New York's Kennedy Airport from Mauritius.
Oh, I saw a photo.
They were on
somebody
vacation.
posted. They were all sitting in seats. They were buckled in.
Yeah, they flew them coach.
They're
100
like,
of them.
hey, so full flight. It's just me and 100 monkeys.
They're all service monkeys. They're not with people.
Oh God, Dude, these could have diseases.
They
I
were
mean,
headed to a lab. You were right on that one.
Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, what else is there? No one else is ordering 100 monkeys.
Says the location of the lab and the type of research is they not made clear. It's shady.
I think if you found them, though, I think I would help them escape.
You're like, come with me.
Go. You want to go to this research facility? They're going to fucking put lipstick on you to see if you get cancer.
I know some lady monkeys who are been looking for some guys like you.
Just John Little dressed in a fucking grill outfit.
O'Neill, you're not going to believe the Friday night I had. I'm driving down the highway, see 3 monkeys with their thumbs out. I pick them up. We had one of the best nights I've ever had in my life.
A lot of people say, you shouldn't hang out with monkeys. They got diseases. And
They were fine.
They'll bite you.
I said, you got to be worried about me biting you, giving you diseases.
I've been meeting chicks on Plenty of Fish for 15 years.
I've never had sex with a monkey, but I mean, why not? You're here. I'm here. Let's do it.
Oh, my God. No, man. You should be terrified, but also help them escape.
This is an answer you like to hear if you live in this area. Asked if the missing monkeys had any health issues. The trooper said it wasn't clear. I don't know. Who knows? So, yeah, maybe just stay away from it because it could.
Dude, they can have so many human diseases that they don't show symptoms for. I mean, you're talking.
Right here it says
chimps can have AIDS.
This says they've been known to transmit diseases, including I've
gonorrhea.
never even heard of this. Monkeypox. I didn't even know that was a thing. Herpes B.
What's herpes B?
The herpes for not the best students, but like the middle.
Is that the one that goes on the genitals?
I don't know.
Get away from him. He's got a cold sore.
Maybe it's for the balls.
That thing's trying to bite your dick. He's got a cold sore.
The B is for balls. The A is for asshole. I don't know. Herpes B killed its first human in China last year. China's getting a lot of bad PR.
Dude, herpes killed motherfuckers? Jesus.
So they said, we're asking everyone to stay away from the monkeys. If they see one, call 911 immediately and get away from the monkey. They're like, come on, man, stop doing it. Stop. Get away from it.
I can't believe that they didn't clear them before they got here for diseases. Also, what kind of shitty containment unit is it where if you get hit, it just. By the way,
it sounds like it was the monkey driver's fault. You got to if you have 100 monkeys, you're driving very slow. You got to be careful out there.
He's texting. He's like, I got the monkey.
Then he took a turn in front of somebody. Jesus.
What I don't understand is every time you drive by somebody that's got like a container, you could be driving by 100 monkeys.
Yeah, you got to listen.
You don't know. You don't know. You never know. And life's a fucking real mystery.
Yeah, you imagine seeing a guy open it up, you'd be shocked.
Imagine he goes like throws lettuce in there, and you're like, "What the fuck did I just see?"
You just like he's like the doors. He's like, get the doors shut. They're coming.
Why wouldn't they do it in 20 chunk increments?
I want 100 different vehicles in a caravan. They each get their own car.
Yeah,
a cop car with plexiglass. They would shit all. Dude, you know how bad the trailer of that truck smells?
Yeah,
Would you go in that trailer for however long say it's like a 6-hour drive? You're in a cage, so you can't be hurt, but you just have to be in there with the noise.
I'm gonna get herpes B.
They're gonna throw duty at you. They're gonna be really
I come home and my wife's gonna be like, "What? You have gonorrhea."
That's a good idea for the pastor. Bring in 100 monkeys in cages and be like, "This is what it sounds like when people know you're accepting the Lord." It's just insanity. The highway was closed for about 3 hours.
Did they wrangle them all up?
I think they were eventually found the next day. Probably freezing their balls
killed
off
a lot of them
to teach a lesson. To the
yeah, he's like, do they change?
Like, you want to run out? This is what happens when you fuck another monkey in the ass, to quote Big Lebowski. One person involved in the pickup that was hit was taken to the hospital with a minor injury. These guys get fired for this? Or they're just like, it's what happened.
I don't know.
Occupational hazard.
Did you see that snowplow that was on the highway clearing snow off, but he was shooting it like a fucking missile into the oncoming lane?
Jesus.
And it was hitting people, and they were just spinning out and crashing.
Jesus.
That guy lost his job. So I don't know when you lose 100 monkeys.
On purpose, or he was just...
It looked like... I mean... you would have to be an idiot
just
not to
rogue.
Know. Oh, dude, it looked like a sprinkler of ice and slush just going onto the other side. And you're going, what, 55 on the other side? You're probably smashed windshields. And
just a rogue driver.
I bet this guy just gets, like, he's like, this is your first warning. You get 2 more warnings.
You know who it might have
monkeys
been,
again.
as we've mentioned him on the show before.
Oh, yeah, the great one.
The great one who lost his job due to too many accidents.
Now he's
As a-
doing research monkey transportation.
Or it could be a guy we used to do our delivery job with who was from the great country of Moldova who became a truck driver.
Yeah.
Had a thick accent, but he was wearing like big belt buckles and trucker hats. He really got into the lifestyle.
He and I did not get along.
No, you guys did not see eye to
I
eye.
remember once I accused him of running me off the road.
And then one time you swerved at him and
I
he
did.
didn't really enjoy it.
I swerved at him, and then he tried to tell on me, and I said that he tried to run me off the road. And then I was training a new guy, and I said, hey, he better go along with me.
This next one, guess who? Ben. Another Ben.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is complex. This is, I think, this is Canada. So this is a Foot Locker. Aaron used to work at Foot Locker a couple
Is that
years
true?
ago.
Do you still, hey, he's wearing his outfit right
Yeah,
now.
he's
I
dressed-
thought you were reffing a game.
Yeah, he's dressed for his work.
Can you blow your whistle?
So,
He's still,
he's
he
got
still
it.
got it, man.
So this is Brampton, Ontario, which people in here said that in the comments, like it's the shittiest area of Canada. I don't know nothing
Brampton,
about it.
Ontario. Don't know. Yeah.
So a video of a naked Foot Locker employee emerged. This guy's in the storage room. This came out online, gone viral. It was posted to a now deleted Instagram account. Showed a naked man ejaculating into the insole of a pair of shoes that
right.
they think were being sold to a paying customer.
Oh boy.
There are close-up video stills of the semen sitting inside of a shoe.
What does he get out of this? He's like, oh, listen to them. These are walking out. My cum's in there.
I don't know what you get out of it. Really, nothing really. You don't see the reaction unless they see it, and then
They'll
if
never
they see
find
it,
out.
if they see it, you're like, what? That's not mine. How'd that get there?
You know who's gonna find it? The cobbler that resoles your shoes.
What if they return it? They're like, there was cum in these ones. Can I get another pair?
Dude, I think Foot Locker might have to return every shoe. They don't know how many. I would, if I had old shoes from that store, I'd take them back right now and go, I don't know, it might have cum in them. I want cum free.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and I work at Foot Locker now.
I'm going to jerk off on all these shoes.
They're like, he's fucking the shoes. This is great.
Hey, Bam Margera just came in to buy a pair of shoes.
The guy says in the video, as you can see, we're at Foot Locker here, which Foot Locker, I'm sure, was like, great to get the name in there. Thank you
Yeah,
for the free
it's good.
free pub. He says, there's nobody else here, only my shit, and I am fully, completely 100% sexy and naked. So he was looking to make a good video.
Okay, yeah. So that is a good video.
Always good that if you're going to do something like this to make sure you
Broadcast.
video it and put it out, especially if it's at your job. So then somebody else, I think, got wind of the video, made sure it got out there.
Got wind of it. I find it... He's like, what is his end game with this? Hey, this is going to make me a star.
Maybe OnlyFans?
You know what, though? Sometimes, do you remember on Boner City? There was a guy who used to call it. He'd be like, oh, you guys will love this fucking story. And it was the most insane, illegal. And we're like,
Yeah, we don't
dude, I
love
think
the
you missed
story.
the point on this. So I think some people are like, oh, dude, these guys that do YouTube pranks, I got one that's going to blow them away. I'm going to come in all these shoes.
People believe this guy's a 27-year-old manager of this particular Foot Locker at the Bramelia City Center shopping mall in Brampton.
Why blow it, dude? You made it to the top.
Management.
You blew
You
blew
got
it.
company stock.
Yeah, you made it to manager and you're fucking up like this.
They say in terms of work jobs, it's like tech, Foot Locker,
It's tech billionaire.
Foot Locker.
It's regular Foot Locker employee, then Foot Locker manager.
They say is it Bezos or Bezos? I heard it was pronounced Bezos.
Bezos?
That's what I heard is
Bezos?
That's what I heard. I don't know.
Did you hear he's ripping down a bridge? And
They 1,000 people said if that happens, they're going to egg his yacht. They've all
Good.
signed on, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
might
great.
fly out there.
That'd be great. Be 1,000 part man egging.
It's
be a good time.
It's a historical bridge that they rebuilt, and they said they would never deconstruct it
Sweden,
in 2017.
Sweden? Is that where it is?
something
Somewhere
like
like
that. Yeah. Well, what a dick. Oh, dude, they should be throwing rotten eggs, like the real smelly ones.
Imagine being on there for 1,000. It'd be a 1,000 egg assault.
You got to be, look, Bezos, Basils, whatever your name
Bagels.
is. You got to know your audience, man. Dude, you're the richest guy in the world. Just don't be a dick.
And they're increasing Amazon Prime rates when they've made more money than anybody off the COVID. When's it enough? When's it enough, Bezos?
I mean, I'm fine, but you know what? Well, who is it? Carnegie, which probably wasn't the best guy. But he's like, dying rich is the most disgraceful thing that you can do.
Suspend it.
No.
Give us your money.
Help people.
Give us your money, Bezos.
I'm not saying you need to, but look, dude, let's be honest. This is way more than you ever anticipated.
He's tearing it down to build it because he's building they're building a mega yacht for him, and it won't be able to get out.
Yeah, they can't get it out of the harbor.
Yeah.
It's
but that's like they should have thought about that when they started building it.
Yeah.
He's building a mega church on the water.
Probably having a church in the yacht. Also,
how about just build a fucking smaller yacht?
No, these guys. So my dad was friends with a dude, and his son was the captain of one of the guys that founded Google of his yacht. And dude, the guy from Google would be like, "Hey, I'm in Australia, and I think they docked it down in Florida." He'd be like, "Drive out and pick me up."
How long's that
on the
take?
fucking boat? I don't know.
Months?
Yeah, like a long time.
I'll see you next year.
Yeah,
I'll
he's
be
like,
here.
he's like, I'm
partying.
going to just pick me up in Australia.
Pick me up.
Pick me up.
I can't fly. I lost
That's
my
what the
passport.
fucking
You
thing.
gotta
He's
come
like,
get me.
dude. I mean, and
I tell him a location, or he's just like, "Hey, call me when you get here. I'll meet you."
I think at the time he had the biggest yacht in the world, and then other people started buying bigger ones, and so then he had another one built. This was, I don't know,
never enough.
6-7 years ago.
No, you never have a big enough yacht, a fast enough yacht.
Yeah, so it's like, dude, stop it, you fucking cunts.
Does he have kids, Bases, from
Basil leaves?
from his previous relationship?
I mean, he's clearly naturally jacked.
Oh, yeah. Not on any sort of enhancement.
I think he has kids. His wife was like, seems like she's doing good things while he's out there like
Yachting
living
it
the
up.
party boy life. Look, I'm all for it, but don't fucking bitch about the environment or anything else.
He was hanging out with, it made big news because everything they do, because their stupid PR is like, he's hanging out with Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. Okay, what do you even talk about?
If you're a billionaire, this is how you want to spend your time. This is what you want to spend your time.
Pete Davidson's what, in his 20s? What do you even fucking talk about with the guy? So what's it like on SNL? Is it crazy? This is what you're doing?
He wants to be. He's like in the.
He wants to be
lifestyle.
cool, but it's like, what are you doing?
You're already the richest guy in the world.
You don't need them.
The yacht thing is nuts to me. To go, this is to be the biggest yacht in the world, but it's only one guy and his lady.
I better be in Guinness. Who cares,
dude? Look, the Diaz brothers are happy with pontoon boats.
Yeah, be happy with that.
Yeah.
How small is your dinky?
It's tiny. No, it's, supposedly I heard he's got a huge cock.
He's got an Amazonian.
Yeah.
I bet he got an implant.
I heard he bought it. This is all allegedly. I heard he bought it off.
How old is this guy?
Some porn star that got in a car accident. He bought that guy's cock and had it surgically implanted.
I heard he's got a monkeys.
This is allegedly. I heard
he's
this.
58.
I heard this from a informant named Aaron.
Do you know his height?
5'9",
which means
5'7".
Which means 5'4". If he's listing it at 7, he's not 5'7".
He's 5'4".
I bet he is, dude. He's got a Preston. Is that a guy or a girl?
He's got a Preston in his pants.
He's got a Preston, 21.
That's his son?
That's his son, yeah.
Is his son jacked and bald too?
Son's worth $1.87.3 billion.
Okay.
According to this.
Jesus, maybe at 21 you're a fucking billionaire.
Doesn't look jacked, but he looks at least 5'8" if the dad's 5'7". So he's got a little bit of height on the old man.
Well, Bezos, you could be as rich as you want. You'll never be as tall as us.
He might get leg implants.
Yeah, that would take years. I heard he got the legs of some guy who was like 6'9". He's having them implanted.
He's the legs of he bought an NBA player's leg.
Can you imagine?
He passed away.
He's got a 5'7" body, but he buys the legs of some dead
would look good.
NBA player.
Be in proportion.
I would pay to see that.
And it's a different race.
Oh, they're just like tall and long and skinny.
Yeah, that's what happened to Kamala's leg.
Some rich guy bought.
They're like, the good news is we have a leg available. Bad news is it's riddled with diabetes. Is why they had to get rid of it.
He's like, if we could just we could suck the diabetes out of these legs and then we'll give them to you. Who saw Kamala's legs and was like, I will pay anything to have them?
Bezos.
Probably one of his
maybe he's a big
arch
fan.
rivals.
Maybe he's a big wrestling fan. He put him up on the wall. I'd bid on those.
And I heard when you go to his house, he's like, the cock is from so-and-so. The legs are from so-and-so. The biceps, HGH.
And I have Brad Pitt's hormones injected into me. It's like
I drink Brad Pitt's blood.
And I French kiss Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian.
I three-way kissed him, and we're like, cool, Bezos.
58. You're
Cool.
living the dream, dude.
Cool beans, bro.
I've had 4 beers already, man. I'm wasted. You're like, what are you doing?
That's how we get invited to the yachts.
He's like, it's crazy here, right? It's pretty crazy.
Whoa, it's wild times.
Pretty nuts.
Kim Kardashian's in a thong, and you're like, Jesus Christ, that ass is bigger than I thought it was.
Pretty crazy here, right? You're like, definitely worth ripping that bridge down.
I'm like, you see the Diaz brothers in a pontoon boat having a real party that they can barely fit people on.
Shooting.
I'm like,
shooting rockets at his yacht.
I'm going to go with those guys.
Foot Locker, by the way, back to that, is they said they're not for this, obviously.
Oh, the coming on the shoe?
Yeah, they're not.
Don't they call it a shoe cummy? Isn't that a thing in Australia?
Yeah, they drink it out of the shoe.
Come in your own shoe for good luck.
Yeah. Did you hear about that guy Sean Strickland, the UFC? Won his recent
before
fight.
I also saw another article where there was a woman that worked at Foot Locker who was squirting in shoes.
That was the socks.
That was squirting.
She was just to test the absorption. They said they were for that. They knew about that and they were okay with it.
They're like, that's our research and development team.
And she's now making $18 billion on fucking OnlyFans.
She's
you
like,
see, if you look around, if you peruse OnlyFans, some of the cars these ladies are getting are
dude, they're making
top of the line.
The money, some people are making like $20-30 million in a year.
But those are the ones who, but like there are people who make
10
like
of them
$150 to
and they show their
ruin
fucking,
any employment chance they ever have.
Yeah,
we're seeing the top of the line. There's a lot of bottom of the barrel.
It's all bottom of the barrel. It's all bottom of the barrel.
I'm hanging out on my yacht with the top OnlyFans earner. This is awesome.
She can squirt like the Bellagio fountains, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Bezos' old friends are like, you're living the life, man. It's awesome.
Oh, dude, he's definitely got a bunch of 60-year-old buddies who are like, fuck yeah, party on the yacht.
Are you going out to Sweden to hang out with Bezos? Fucking awesome, man.
And then,
dude, he's got jet skis.
And then when he gets wasted, he makes him do. He's like, "Go ahead,
jump off the yacht, bro.
Do it, you pussy." The
guy dies.
The guy's like, "I have to. I'm not gonna be invited back."
He's like, "Oh man, I don't want to go back to my wife and kids. This is awesome."
All right. Anyway, Bezos.
Bezos was a former Comedy Store comic.
I know. He had nipple snacks.
He had nipple rings.
And he would put sausages on him and cut them with a knife.
He drank his own piss.
Yeah, he did.
Made
people
a comic,
were throwing up.
Yeah, comic we knew threw up from that. Ernest Easy is a big gag reflex.
Yeah.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, he threw up all over my balls.
Jesus. I got a snicker from Aaron. He saw it. He was there that night.
He was there. Was that you lurking?
Aren't you going to see Ernest Easy soon?
I am. I'm going to see him in Salt Lake City. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Are you're going to Wise Guys? Is that where it's going to be?
Yeah.
Is it Ari? Mark Normand?
Yes. Those are the only ones I can say, but there's
there's special guests.
Potentially 3 surprises.
Whoa. Chris Rock coming to hang out.
Yeah, he's got the headphones.
He's flying out.
We're skiing with him, and he's got the headphones on.
Chappelle?
Nah, Chappelle can't
Chappelle
make
went
it.
to a fucking local Ohio meeting.
He goes to those.
Town hall meeting. Did some stage time. He got on the mic.
He got mad.
Yeah, he got pissed.
Now, people are going, he was anti-low-income housing. I don't know. We don't know what the actual reason was.
No.
Like, there could have been a fucking terrible plan put in place.
I saw one that said he was concerned with like
water,
just the organization of it, traffic, like how it affect kind of local shit.
But I love how they frame it. And by the way, he could be totally or he could be like anti the plan because it's a shitty plan. But he got pissed. He goes, "I'm taking my $64 million business and I'm leaving."
He's opening a comedy club there.
Is that a $64 million comedy club?
If it is, he may need a new planner.
But I just love the headlines. It's like, Dave Chappelle hates fucking low-income people. And it's like, what do you don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. But maybe you should do your research. Who knows?
Maybe he's opening an Amazon hub there.
This goddamn media is just like...
So he's coming out to Utah? Can you say that for sure?
He's going ski biking. He loves to ski bike.
Wow.
Yeah, so
didn't know that.
He's got a 10-speed with skis on it. He's going out there. No, I don't think he's going to be there, but who knows? At this point, people are being added to this lineup
Earl Skakel.
Yeah, Earl's not there.
Okay, it won't be Earl. He's too old to ski.
If he would ski with his tennis shoes because anything that involves skating or skiing.
Check out this leather ski suit.
I may be the oldest skier on the slope, but there's the longest line.
I don't know if they make ski hats in his head size.
No, he had to get it customized. That's why he goes to Barbados.
He goes to Barbados to get them made from a turtle.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good lineup.
Up to what if none of the guests, or is it guaranteed one of the guests?
My only worry with all these flights being canceled is that everybody
true.
makes it there.
You guys should drive, meet up.
Well, some people are coming out a day early, just 100.
Just to make
I
sure.
might come out a day early too.
Come out of the closet, or you
dude.
just
There's
go-
so many people adding that all of us are gonna be doing like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it sounds like
It's getting crazy.
It's a big roster.
It's a healthy roster.
So it's Jimmy Kimmel.
It's not Kimmel.
I appreciate the Jimmy Kimmel. I'm good friends with him.
Yeah, Kimmel's not in.
So it's Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes, he's a big skier.
Hey, Ari.
Was that Bill Cosby Godfrey?
It's Cosby's coming out. I've been watching the Cosby documentary.
Oh yeah,
Seen the first two.
Dude, it's wild. You know what happens.
You just
but
don't know
it's
hear
yeah.
the details.
The decades of it.
The devil is in the details for this guy.
The devil's in his pants.
It is in his pants.
And it's making him do horrific things.
Watching it, I'm like, why would, like, he had a name if he wanted to.
Dude,
why not just do it consensually?
Because we only know him as Dr. Huxtable, but you forget he was like a young, decent-looking guy. Who was famous.
They showed him back on the I Spy days.
Yeah, dude. He not only that, but he got famous within a year of starting comedy.
Yeah, he came right out. He was like a aspiring gym teacher.
Aspiring. He's like, well,
He didn't graduate. They said he
it.
claimed he graduated. He didn't.
Oh, I know. He also claims he's a doctor. People
Get
were
the
shitting
Spanish
on him.
Fly, and you have a good time. He had a sponsorship deal.
Spanish Fly.
He kept mentioning it.
Dude, even Spanish Fly was like, dude, stop talking about
Yeah, the
us.
one guy said the PhD that Cosby has the lowest of the low.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just saying. He knows what it is.
Cosby fucked with that guy, tried to get him fucking fired.
Oh, did he? I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah,
part.
yeah. He goes,
That guy dresses like he's on a safari, and he has a man purse on the thing next to him.
I like that guy. He was,
Teaches at USC, I think. You can go meet him.
was it you? Or no,
think so.
It was,
it somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
There's another
I think it
guy
was
that
at, like,
teaches at Temple.
Spellman or something.
Somebody teaches at Temple.
Maybe that was that guy. But he went in there. That guy, he criticized Cosby, and he goes, "Is that guy tenured?" That's what he said. Is that guy tenured? And then he went and said, "Hey man, I'm not trying to disrespect you." And Cosby turns his back to him and goes, "Go fuck yourself."
Whoa.
Yeah, Cosby's crazy.
Jeez.
Crazy guy, Crazy Joe Cosby. That's what they called him.
Crazy Cos.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the Cos, man. The Wizard of Cos.
It's crazy because when they show Seinfeld and they're like,
It's Colbert.
yeah, Colbert's like, can you listen to his album? Yeah, you can't separate him. I was like, dude, I can't separate.
Seinfeld's like such a purist of
Yeah.
It's bizarre. It's like, yeah.
He's mildly autistic, I think so.
You think?
I'm gonna get my diagnosis.
Congrats.
Hey, you hear that, Aaron?
You can fly.
I think I'm gonna get my Asperger's diagnosis. Asperger's.
I've been. I watched Love on the Spectrum season 2 on
Yeah.
Netflix. Did you see it?
I have.
Oh, it's great.
Dude, it is a
Great show.
fantastic. Yes.
One of the most if you're feeling down,
Yes.
uplifting. It's the purest form of dating. It's pure honesty. They're
hard.
incapable of lying. Their goodbyes very hard to watch because they don't know what to do. They just sit there and stare at each other. They're just
Yeah.
like, yeah. And there's a lot of this. You having a good time? And do you like me?
Yeah.
How do you feel? And they're like, yeah, I feel pretty good.
Very
How about-"
open.
Yeah, very open.
I love it.
But they establish like right away, like, do you think we could get married?
Dude, I think everybody should be able to talk that openly on a first date.
Oh, it'd make dating way easier.
Yeah, you're like,
'Cause
hey,
wouldn't
you
have-
having a good time?
There'd be
And I'm
no,
not.
There'd
Okay,
be no
cool.
guessing.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, I think we should be friends right away.
Yeah.
They call each other to be like, I think we should be friends. Like, they don't ghost. They're like formal breakups, even
And
on a one date.
Their parents are like on the other line in case things get hairy.
Their parents are always there to pick them up.
That's
a lot
why
of them.
I-
Some of them drove. Some drive.
I think everybody's parents, no matter how old they should be on the other line listening to the calls and being like, hey, it's getting a little too
the
much.
dating coach and a lot of the parents are like the most positive people.
Yeah.
Like, just radiate positivity.
I thought for a second that some of those guys were going to fall for the dating coach.
Dude, she
I thought she was gonna
she's
get
charismatic.
Yeah,
she's very friendly.
charismatic. She's great.
Dude, I was the guy Mark. I thought he had found true love.
I know.
And then it fizzled.
I think the parents got in her head, poisoned her.
Dude, a lot of them, I think it's just because they're just looking for a match. Willing to go both ways, men and women. Seems
Dude.
to be a trend.
I saw two people. They're both in wheelchairs, but the ones that you use with your mouth because they were paralyzed from the neck down.
Yeah.
I saw a lady come through, and she was young. She's probably like in her late 20s, And then right behind her was a dude. Same thing. And I was like, I hope they're dating. That would be the greatest thing ever.
They're like,
if you could
piece
find...
of shit. We don't date. I don't date in wheelchairs.
No, but I was like, they probably met each other online.
Could be.
Can you imagine
Or
that?
they don't know
what a
each other
great
at all.
connection.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're like both quadriplegics and you're,
My favorite
hanging
couple
out.
could be the redhead guy and his
yeah.
lady. Just pure joy. Whatever they're doing, they're just loving
love
it.
it.
He loves race cars.
I know.
He worked.
It didn't go over my head.
He worked at the track.
I know, yeah.
He worked at the track. He had to tell a guy what to do, and he's like, I felt that I was really brave. He had to tell the guy something like, hey, you're in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I don't know if I want that guy at the track, but I get.
You don't want him really dealing with health and safety.
Some guy yelled at him. I was like, I'm here.
Yeah, and he's like, he went to the boss. Like, what? He's like, you got to stand your ground, man.
He was just giving him the grid position.
It was, dude, I was, the star of the show was, what's his name? The dude who does he wants to be a voiceover guy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's great.
Oh, he's fantastic.
Great
you
TV.
get him a show.
Dude, him and
his own show.
that lady broke his heart, man.
I know.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, then you're like, that fucking
They went to they meet the parents within like 2 dates. They're like, come to my house, meet my whole family.
Dude, if your daughter is that, you have to meet them.
Yeah, I
right
guess.
away.
Yeah, just to know what's going on.
Who there was the girl who had Down syndrome.
That was with the redhead.
Yeah, and so, but like, if you have a child with Down syndrome, it would be tough, like, to send them off. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be like lurking in the bushes, being like, "How's this going?"
When like, what's gonna be going on?
Yeah,
They could just get crazy right away. I mean, they're adults.
but you gotta let them go.
Yeah, they're adults. What can
gotta
you
let
do?
them fly the coop.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
But I'd
man.
be like, yeah.
What's gonna
Can you date like a normal person? Would you allow that as a parent?
I liked the dude who he dated a man and a woman on the show.
Oh yeah,
But he dressed and talked like he was in like the 1600s.
yes.
He's like, yes. It's
He's very into vocabulary.
It's a very ethereal experience. And I try not to use words. I don't. I'm like, this guy's fucking. I think his mom's like, you would have been better in a different time period. He's like, I think you're right, mother.
Dude, they're like, we searched through 10,000 autistic people to find these 5 gold.
I could have done without, just from a TV standpoint. I mean, they seem like fine people. The pool player guy from last season.
Oh, and
they just
and
showed
his
him
lady.
getting married.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like they're already together. There's
Yeah.
not really any suspense. Like, I get it. They like each other. Like,
And they're big
I'm looking
into-
for new couples there.
Yeah, they were big into fucking.
Yeah, I guess.
I thought they were like, oh, look at this.
I think they did the first season. They didn't talk about it much. I guess
they're over
celibate
it.
now.
They're done. They're like, we did it. We're cool. We're moving on with our lives.
They on that flight, Ari should do this. They have like, I didn't know you wear like a lanyard if you're on the spectrum to let the staff know.
My wife brought it up, and she's like, "You should. I think that you have Asperger's, so you should go." And if I can get it, Aaron, do you know what this means for me? If I can get it, I'm above the law. No one can ever come after me for anything I've ever said.
What do? You just go to a.
You have to go to a doctor.
Behavioral specialist.
You have to go like
or
a
you gotta-
psychiatrist.
And is there a standardized test, or they just talk to you?
Oh, once they get me going about my life.
But like, how do you reach a diagnosis?
Oh no, like they have all these symptoms.
So, like, do you ever this?
But
that?
yeah, and you're like, yes. I mean,
like, do you know Aaron?
Yeah, they're like, number one, Aaron. What do you think of Aaron?
Like, what are your thoughts on the Savannah Bananas wood bat baseball?
They're like, if we give you this diagnosis, how are you going to abuse it?
They're like, do you plan on, if you get canceled, throwing this out there as a defense?
100%. Dude, I would have it all. I would have Asperger's, dyslexia, ADHD. I mean, there's that. I'd be like, how dare you?
Do you want a support animal? Like, what's your end game?
No, I just
want to know.
Honestly, I just for myself want to know.
You just want to know.
I have a lot of difficulties functioning. I seem like a very. Aaron sees me and he goes, "Look at this guy. He's a young Bezos."
But you want him to know inside it's not that.
No,
that's
I
not
just
the
want.
case.
I want to know that if something comes back to haunt me, I can play the card.
Would you go to like conventions to meet other Asperger's?
When I go, hey,
just
I
to
tell my wife.
socialize?
All right.
No, I'm not saying to meet women. Just to meet,
socialize.
just to talk with other Asperger's. Well, you're new to the Asperger's world. If you get in,
If I get in, I will probably go to a convention once.
just to meet, like-minded. If you get in, maybe you don't get in.
What are you doing here? Ari, hey.
I've been here for years. I didn't want to tell anyone.
Ari will be pissed. He'd be like, "What? I should have gotten it first.
I'd be the second comic with it.
I can't do it now.
It's lame. Jump the shark.
Attack."
You get you and
So
Ari.
Aaron, fingers crossed. Otherwise, if I don't get it, it just means I have just a lot of fucking problems
Do you want to go?
that I can't attribute to anything.
Do you get better parking?
No, I don't think so.
No,
Oh.
but
That would be worth it.
I can say certain words and abuse those
Oh,
words.
They have family parking that if your lady's pregnant, you can use. I never did it, but
Where? Target?
Some places have it, but I never did it.
Wait, what places?
I don't know, like off the top of my head, but it is available at some.
Can I just have my lady wear like a
Yeah.
pillow under?
I think if you're willing to go to that length, yeah.
I'm willing to go to that length.
They check. They have a gynecologist on staff.
He's like, put your legs in the stirrup.
They're like, I'm sorry, this is a fraudulent.
Right in front of. Does he have a mobile chair with stirrups? That
Yeah,
he puts in front
right
of your
in the
car?
lot. That would be the craziest thing. A mobile gynecologist.
You know what? People would do it. And they'd be like, it's worth getting the spot, dude.
Surprised people don't do that for like a prank show. Like they set up a stand, but women
Yeah.
would be like, it's clearly harassment.
Well, we know a
You would
guy.
need a woman to do it.
We know a guy who did a little thing called booby washing.
True.
Set up a booby washing stand as a prank.
Prank or a passion?
I was but I also think it was a different time.
He listens
And
to
I
the
loved
show
it.
here and there. He might hear
Uh-oh.
that.
Hey, it's nothing. I think it's genius.
Hey, we know you're out there.
I think it's genious. But the
I think you should
stirrups
bring
is
it
the
back.
next evolution. If we could talk him into
Coming
putting
back
on
as the doctor?
the doctor garb.
The real street doctor.
Yeah, you just need a stethoscope and a white jacket and a chair with
Stirrups.
Stirrups.
Like you want a quick
And that
$10 copay?
what do they call it? A spackle? A spreader?
Speculum, I think.
Speculum.
Anal
Yeah.
spreader.
We'll borrow Aaron's
Aaron, would you be willing to be the doctor for this thing?
for this bit.
You can wear a mask if you want, like a wrestling mask.
I thought he was gonna say a
This is
COVID
Sting
mask.
yeah.
No, not a COVID mask. You wear a full face mask. Or you can wear a balaclava, the ski mask.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a balaclava, like a what do they call those things that go over your face?
Oh, the
Burqa.
yeah.
You can wear a burqa stock.
Dude,
Birkenstocks makes their own burqas.
before we get out of here, 90 Day Fiancés.
Heating up?
A guy just got
Hey,
18 years in
yeah.
prison.
What? So what did he do? He defrauded.
That guy's he's an ex-con.
Okay.
I forget what he did.
TLC,
before.
by the way.
That guy, he did like legit time.
Yeah, it's a huge amount of time. I mean, that's
No,
murder.
previous.
Oh, TLC is they don't give a fuck.
Dude, they got to vet someone's going to get killed. People have been killed before on reality shows.
Yeah, Jenny Jones.
Well, then there was another one where some guy killed somebody.
Maury Povich
More recently.
fought a guy on the show and beat him to death.
This guy, I think what he got here was it was kidnapping and like a bunch of other, like holding a woman against her will. It was like a bunch of stuff like
Dude,
that.
do you realize, like, it had to have been severe. 18 years.
He married the Russian woman from the show. She was in the courtroom.
But that wasn't the woman that he kidnapped.
No.
Jesus.
It was an ex, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, Jeffrey with a G. He's doing 18 years hard time.
The Learning Channel.
Does she stay with them or does she leave? That's
She
the
stays with
question.
him. Dude, you know how these people. Someone married War Machine, the MMA guy who
That's
beat the
true.
fuck out of Christy Mack. Some lady married that fucking animal.
Then on this current season,
That guy, by the way, has less time than the guy from 90 Days Fiance, I think.
it's bizarre. Like sometimes murder that doesn't really get you a whole lot of time.
Well, he didn't murder her, but he almost murdered her.
I mean, basically attempted.
Well,
murder.
attempted murder, yeah.
Dude, there's a lady I've talked about her. She's like in her 50s. Goes to Nigeria to meet this guy who claims he's a pop star. I don't think he sings, but he's not like of any. I don't think he's even a star in Nigeria.
Dude, by the way, I saw a thing about pop stars in like Congo or Nigeria. Like, it's literally shot on a flip phone videos.
Oh, I believe
of them doing like some of the stupidest pranks ever, and people are like, these are the biggest stars in the
Oh, I
country.
believe it. But this guy's not to that level, I
Insane.
don't think. But he has an assistant and like a handler, which is crazy. I'm like, why would they do these jobs? You can't pay them.
I saw a thing on the movie industry there. One guy shoots like a movie a week.
Jeez,
There's like 50 movies
why
a
is
year.
he so lazy?
It's crazy.
So this lady flies from the U.S. to meet this guy who's like 26, 27. Gives him the guy won't kiss her, won't do anything with her.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
She
Yeah.
gives him a new MacBook, like a nice one,
Okay.
and a PS5. The guy kisses both boxes. Doesn't kiss her. I swear to God.
He does that on purpose.
Dude, this lady, if it were reversed, a man doing this to a younger woman, older man to a younger woman, this lady is fucking. She said, "Come on, just have sex with me." Come on, over and over. It's uncomfortable to watch. It's like you're like, I'm gonna watch. This is like rape. This is crazy. Constant. It's constant. At one point she's like, "Come to my room," and the guy comes and they're drinking, and the guy's just like trying to keep her on the line, and she's like, I don't think my son would like this. He's like, "What's your son have to do with this?" The guy's like in his 20s. He's like, "I have nothing to do with your son. I don't know your son." She's like, "I don't think you'd like how you're treating me." He's like, "What am I doing?"
By not fucking
He goes, "What am
her?
I doing to you?" She's like, "You're not having sex with me." He goes, "What?" He's like, I don't have sex with you.
Crazy. Yeah.
And then he goes, "I'm leaving." She's like, "Hey, don't leave. Don't do it." He's like, "I'm leaving. You make him uncomfortable. I'm leaving."
No, yeah, see?
Rape.
Well, it's like that movie Licorice Pizza.
They got to
which I
step
saw.
in. It's getting crazy.
By the way, Licorice Pizza, great movie. It's a love story about a 25-year-old woman who falls in love with a 15-year-old boy.
Oh, boy.
And everyone thinks it's a great love story. Now, I mean, obviously, role reversed. That's not a love story
Not
anymore.
great.
That's Lolita. Now
Yeah,
you're talking like a
not
fucking
great.
yeah.
I guess they're like, we haven't seen it before.
Even I was watching
Dude,
with my
this is
wife. I go,
TLC.
hey, it's a great movie, but also roles reversed.
Not a movie that would be made.
No, 0.
TLC, dude, you got to watch it. It's getting crazy. She's like, "Come on, just do it." And he's like,
What?
it's constant. It's a constant barrage.
My doctor's here, Dr. Aaron.
He comes in the room and she's like, "What do you want to do? You know, we can watch TV, we can have sex. I got to throw it out there." Constant.
What is she, Big Time Tommy?
It's not a far off voice comparison. It's constant
Fucking-
sexual barrage, nonstop. Then,
Oh, my God.
fully grown guy, I can't tell how tall he is. He flies to fucking Turkey to meet this Russian chick who's a little person.
Really?
Who's like wheelchair bound because she has like problems with her legs. And it's, dude, this guy's been talking to her online for 13 years. But this guy claims he's fucked over 100 women. He has like long hair and he's like big into healing and like meditation. And he wears fucking leggings and all, like workout leggings a lot, like in the room.
Yeah, that guy's fucked 100 women.
And so like the woman, so he goes there and then he's kind of like, but it's like
He knew
she was a little person, but he's like still freaks out. And then she's like, "What? You're not gonna have sex with me?" So then he does, I think, to be like, look at me, I'm a cool guy, I'll do it. But then she constantly like, "Well, what are we?" And he's like, I can't commit to that. I don't know. He could be the biggest villain that's ever been on the show, biggest dick.
What?
That lady, she goes on to be thrown off the show, dropping N-bombs on social media. They go apologize. She's like, "I won't apologize. I like doing it. I'm not gonna stop."
What?
I think it's the little person card, dude. She's like, "Hey, I'm doing it. I don't care."
But you can't do that.
She's like,
Russian.
She's like, "I live in Russia. I don't
She's
care."
as white as she gets.
She's like, "I'm not stopping." They threw her off.
Was she calling people that?
I don't know. I didn't see it. On the show, she comes
Dude.
off as somebody like you're like, "What?" I wouldn't see that.
TLC flies under the radar with a lot of this stuff. I love it.
They didn't look at her social media at all.
Dude, they had a whole show about a child molester in the family.
They're like, "Yeah, what can you do?"
Whatever.
On the roll-offs, one of the kids alleges a crew person molested him on the show.
Jesus.
Yeah, so a TLC, man.
The Learning Channel. Unbelievable.
Dude, this guy says to this woman's face, and if you think this, it's fine, but to say it, he goes, she's like, "Why can't you commit to me?" Or like, just say it. Because she goes, "Are you even willing to like say you could maybe commit?" And he's like, he was like, "I can't say."
He just wants the attention that she gives him.
And he goes, well, to be honest, I'm conflicted because, I live a very independent lifestyle and I'm just used to it a certain way. And
You're in a wheelchair.
And he goes, "I just never envisioned like having to take care of somebody this much." To her face.
After 13 years.
To her face.
13 years.
It's like, that is the most brutal thing I've ever heard somebody say.
Damn. Well, you know what, though? People go, just be honest. So there you go.
Then there's a guy, Gino, who's the breakout star who I've
Yeah,
talked about.
I've seen
he
him.
says, "Jasmine."
I saw him.
He won't take his hat off. He refuses. He's bald.
But
Won't take it off on camera.
But didn't he get it? Why? He shaved his head or something?
Yeah, shaved, but he won't take it off.
Fucking lunatic.
So the guy, she gets strippers because her divorce got finalized while she was in. She's like, "You cannot come, Gino. You cannot come." And so Gino's sitting in the room, and her and her friends all come up. One dude, a couple ladies. Dude, this stripper, they bring a stripper, and this guy's like like over the clothes, but like it's getting crazy. And this woman's like insanely jealous of him. Like if he goes to a restaurant, he has to put on a woman on the phone to be like, "Is it a restaurant?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Oh my god.
Like psychotic. So then they show him the video. Like, look at this. This guy's like riding your face, and he's like, "What?" And he's like, "How would you feel if I was with some hot babes?" That's what he said. I was like, "Oh my god."
She's like, I am not worried, Gino.
Then they go on vacation together in Panama, where they are, and it turns out Gino's still in touch with his ex-wife.
Uh-oh.
He thinks they're buddies. He sends a picture of this woman's boobies that she sent him to the ex. Ex sends it back. Look what I got. Then says, "Look at all this." Sends incriminating texts from Gino. This lady goes nuts, dude. This lady, I think I was scared she was going to kill him. Like her temper went nuts.
Russian temper?
She's from Panama.
Oh,
like
Panamanian.
Latin heat.
Yeah.
Starts screaming at him. She's like, "You're a loser, Gino!" And he's like, "Look, if you're not going to speak to me respectfully." She's like, "Fuck you!" She walked in the room and she said, what did she say? She said, "Shut the fuck up now." And he's just sitting there.
Do they
He's like,
bleep the fucks? Or
Yeah,
they leave
they
it?
bleep it.
I got to get the unedited versions.
Dude, to be the cameraman, you'd be like, "Oh shit, what's going to happen?"
Also, they'll probably start fucking in front of people.
And he goes, "Look, I wanted to send a picture of you just to show what an amazing woman I'm dating right now." Like, this is your excuse.
Let it go.
He goes, because I wanted to rub it in her face.
Who cares? You're done. Why would you do that?
It's insane.
Dude, I don't understand why people stay in touch with their exes at all.
Then it came out that he was paying $200 to $300 to date, in quotes, sugar babies, basically, that he goes to dinner with. And he's like, "Yeah, I did that only a few times."
That's the biggest waste of money. Are you that, dude?
Just
pay a
companionship.
hooker. I know it's sadder than a hooker.
She goes, "For the dinner," and he goes, "No, on top of the dinner, you pay $200, $300.
A lot of them don't fuck at all.
No, I don't think you do.
Yeah, but some of them are like, "Yeah, you want to fuck me?" It's like $1,500.
I think it's for like appearances.
Dude, who would go to a stranger that you know you're being paid? What kind of conversation are you having? We're like, "Oh, this is very great. I'm paying you to talk to me."
Is this a hard job?
Dude, why would? By the way, that's the worst part of it all. Paying the hooker is the best. You're done.
What, you don't have the small talk?
Yeah, you don't have to talk at all.
You're paying for the small talk.
You're paying for it not to exist.
Aaron, you ever pay sugar babies?
No.
Have you ever eaten sugar babies?
No.
Have you ever eaten sugar daddies? Is that what are those?
I don't know.
There's a.
Sugar babies, I think.
I think they.
Oh, you see some of these sugar babies?
We gotta
Unbelievable.
get out of here. Aaron,
It's been real.
Thank you for your service.
You're a true hero.
Yeah, you're a true ATC hero.
The world is audio engineering.
We salute you.
It's Audio Engineering Month.
Isn't more Memorial Day coming up?
More Memorial Day.
More Memorial Day. What is it? President's Day? What's the next holiday?
President's Day.
What is
Aaron's
that?
gonna buy.
What does that mean?
Aaron's buying a pickup truck.
Oh yeah, for the President's Day sale. You know why I love President's Day? I love the sales. What do they celebrate? Presidents? That's
I
it?
think it's the day Lincoln first grew his beard.
Oh, really? It's the first hair came out?
I think so.
I don't think
when he was
that's true.
14.
I don't think that's true.
Aaron, what's President's Day? Inform us.
It's I think it's like the day both Washington and Lincoln were born around the same time, so I think it's a combination of their birthdays.
What?
Why are we still
What
celebrating?
the
Who
fuck
cares?
is that? Yeah, who
Because
gives a shit?
they're our guys.
There are guys?
Yeah.
Are there going to be new ones?
They were
Like,
my guys. I didn't vote for them.
Is there going to be like Obama's birthday or anybody current in the 100 years?
Bill Clinton, Bush.
Clinton Day,
The Bush Day.
Jeb and Georgie,
Obama Day?
and George W.
I don't give it. But, dude, these guys all fucking suck.
Obama's birthday is already a holiday. It's the 4th of July.
Oh shit!
Oh, they did that knowing that he was going to be president? Dude, that's
we know,
some,
we know somebody with that birthday.
Yeah, we do. I'm going to see him in Salt Lake City.
Whoa, that could be one of the mystery guests. Do your research.
Nah, he's on the lineup.
Do your research. People are going to be like, "Who is it?" People are going to be hitting us up on Twitter. You might see John Goins out there. Gave you some.
He's on the lineup?
He gave you some weaponry last time.
I know. I had to ship it back.
All right,
Oh,
everybody.
no, wait. Oh, no, I had to ship my knife back. That, they allowed me in. That, I could hit a guy in the jugular if I was good.
Yeah,
Kill a man.
knife throwing.
Well, it's toothpick shooters.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Adios.
Yep.
Danish, O'Neill. Danish and O'Neill. Your empty hearts, they will steal. Danish and O'Neill.